Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Varshini and for today's video, we will be doing the fractions part 2. So without any further ado, let's get started. So here we have a PPT and let's start. So it's been a couple of days that we did, right? So let's do the revision of fractions part 1. So in the part 1, we have done introduction to the chapter, parts of fractions, representing fractions with the help of a diagram, proper fraction, improper fraction, conversion of improper fraction to mixed fraction, like fractions, unlike fractions, equilateral fractions, and fractions on a number line. If you haven't checked that out, I'll link it in the description box below and in the I button right here. So please go watch that first and next come to this so that you'll understand the topics clearly. Moving on, let's do the learning objective of today's video. Today we'll be learning about the addition of fractions, subtraction of fractions, multiplication of fractions, and the division of fractions. So let's get started. The addition firstly. So we have learned about like fractions and unlike fractions, right? So it will be different for both of them. Now, firstly, what happens if we have a like fractions? Let's take the example of 2 by 7 plus 3 by 7. Firstly, we're gonna, since the denominator, see, again in the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, we are going to be seeing about the denominator. Now, here the denominator is same, which is going to add the numerator. So, 2 plus 3 is 5. So, 5 by 7 is the answer. Like fractions is really easy. But coming to the unlike fractions. So, 3 by 5, 3 by 4 plus 2 by 5. Now, in the before session, I have explained you LCM and HCF. Here, we will be using the LCM, least common multiple. The LCM of 4 and 5 is 20. Try it on your own. Now, see, we're going to be changing the denominators into 20 because it is the least common multiple for both of them, 4 and 5. Now, why am I multiplying it with 5 and 4? See, to get to this 20, this 4 is multiplied by 5 and this 5 is multiplied by 4. Now, we are doing the same job over here. We are multiplying 3 with the same number which we have multiplied in the denominator. Same, 2 into 4. After doing that, 3 into 5 is 15 by 20 plus 8 by 20. Now, the answer will be 23 by 20. As I have told you, again use the mixed fraction property. So, the answer here will be, firstly, we're going to be dividing 20 with 23. So, 20 once 20. So, by 3. So, QRD formula. Quotient, remainder, that is 3, and divisor, that is 20. 3 by 20, the answer. For subtraction, same. The denominator is the same. So you just subtract 7 from 4 from 7. If 4 is first and 7 is second, the answer will be negative numbers. So the answer here will be 3 by 8. Unlike fractions. Again, same, we're going to be doing the LCM of the numbers. LCM of 16 and 8 is 16 because 8 twos are 16. Now, the same thing over here. See, 16 is already there, right? So, we don't need to do anything to the numerator. But in the second case, we need 16. So, 8 into 2s is 16. So, 8 twos is 16, right? Same thing will be multiplied by the numerator, which will give you 6 by 16. Now 8 by 16 minus 6 by 16 is 2 by 16. You can also simplify this by 2 ones are 2 eights are. So this can get to 1 by 8. Remember the equivalent fractions? 1 by 8. So 2 by 16 is an equivalent fraction to 1 by 8. Now, multiplication of like fractions. See, multiplication is the easiest in anything in fractions because you just need to multiply it. So, just multiply 2 into 4 by 5 into 5, which gives you the answer is 5 by 25. The same thing continues in the unlike fractions. You just multiply them. 2 into 3 by 4 into 7. 3 2s are 6 by 7 4s are 28. Now, division. Division is a tricky part. Let's start with like fraction. Division in like fractions and unlike fractions is the same as multiplication. Let's start with division. See, the division of fractions is not possible. So what we do is we are going to be taking the reciprocal. Reciprocal. RICIPROCAL. Now, what will you take for the reciprocal? The first fraction will remain the same. Now, we're going to change the second fraction. We're going to reciprocate it. Reciprocating means changing the numbers from up to down, down to up. Now, if you're wondering why have I written multiplication sign here, I didn't forget to write division. While reciprocating it, the sign before the number changes. As for suppose, let's take the example of 8 plus A is equal to 24. To find A, we transpose 8 to the other side and it changes to subtraction. The same thing we are doing over here. Now, if it changes to multiplication, our job is easy. Just do the multiplication. 2 into 4 by 4 into 3, which is nothing but 8 by 12. Next, unlike fractions, it is the easiest thing. It is the same. Again, we're going to reciprocate it. 3 by 4 will become 4 by 3. And division has changed to multiplication. Now, you just multiply it. 2 into 4 by 6 into 3, which is nothing but 8 by. So that's it for today's video. If you are new to this channel, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bees Learning. Goodbye.